Well, hi there, pluckers. Arthur Sawfingers again with you with hopefully another interesting lesson. This one is on the Shadows song Atlantis. I did make a playthrough of it yesterday, which hopefully you have seen, and the idea is obviously for me to try and teach you what I played in that playthrough, both the rhythm and the lead sections. Okay, we'll be covering that. So I'm in standard tuning, okay, as you can see, no capos. So I'm going to start off by obviously the intro. The actual arrangement of the song is quite simple. You've got an intro, the first verse, then you've got an intro again, second verse exactly the same to play as the first verse, and then you play the intro again, and then you play another verse, but this time it's an octave higher. Okay, but it's the same thing but just an octave higher, and then we go into the outro, which is based on the intro but a little bit different right at the end. Okay, so it's mainly intros and verses. Okay, so starting off with the intro to start the song. Now, obviously Hank Marvin plays a Strat with lots of echo and stuff on, which obviously I don't have on this guitar. So I'm doing palm muting for the intro bit. So back edge of the hand here, resting very, very lightly near the bridge somewhere on the strings, thin strings, because that's what we're playing. Okay, very, very lightly, and you get that sort of get that ploppy sort of with a sort of slight echo after it. Okay, without it, obviously, it's, if you like that better, play that way, but to get it more like the original version, I think you need to palm mute. Okay, so now obviously I realise that I'm playing a guitar with a cutout. Obviously it makes access to these frets somewhat easier, but where we're playing this part of the intro, it's not that high up the neck. I think if your guitar neck meets the body at the 14th fret, you shouldn't have any problem with this. Okay, so palm muting, if you fancy that. Again, I'm playing it, showing you the way I play it. Okay, if you want to use different fingers, then please do. Okay, whichever suits you best. So I'm starting up on the 14th fret of the third string. 14th fret of the third string, and then I'm going 14th fret and then the 15th fret on the third string. Just one up. Yeah, I'm using my second finger and third finger for that. Okay, then we go to the second string, 13th fret, and it's like this bit, dun da da dun dun, just up and down. Okay, so we got, okay, then we play the top E string at the 15th fret. Okay, so we got, okay, then we move down to the 12th fret on the top E string, and then you play the 12th fret and then the 13th fret of the second string. Okay, so you got, and I'm using my first and second fingers for that, on that bit. Okay, okay, then we go down to the 11th fret of the second string, and it's another one of those dun da da dun dun bits on there. Okay, so okay, so far, and then we go up to the 13th fret of the top E string. Finish on that note. Yeah, so okay, then we go to the third string and we play the 10th fret to the 12th fret. Okay, so just single note on each one there. So far. Okay, and then to finish it off, we go to the 11th fret of the second string, down to the 10th fret on the second string, and back to the 12th on the third. Right, so So the whole thing okay, and then we just basically repeat the whole thing again, okay. So we don't play the last bit, we only go as far as that on the second one, from the 10th fret of the 3rd up to the 12th fret on the 3rd, and we stop there. We don't do the second time round, okay. So the whole intro, first intro, okay, slowly. Okay, and that's it. And then we're off into the first verse. So that's the lead bit for the first intro. Now the rhythm bit is, unfortunately it's in the key of F, so there are one or two slightly more difficult chords, shall we call them, okay? So it starts off on an F chord, okay? So it's, on the lead guitar plays those two notes first before the rhythm starts. That's just on the lead guitar, then the rhythm comes in on the next note. Da, 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 okay, so you go da, 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 da. Alright, so the chords, right? So the chords on this are basically F. I'm playing a 4-fingered F. You could play a bar chord. Simple F would do, or I'm playing this F with C in the bass, which I play a lot. Standard F chord, this 3rd finger going up to the 5th string, 3rd fret, pinky taking over on the 4th string, 3rd fret, 5 downwards. But a simple F's fine, or an F bar chord, whichever, okay? So it's F, dun, da, da, dun, dun, C, da, da, da. This is where the trickiness starts. B flat, dun, da, da, dun, dun, back to F. Right, now B flat. Different ways of playing it, obviously. The basic way, the simple way, shall we call it, is this one. First finger, top E string, 1st fret, and then these 3 fingers playing the 3rd fret of the 4th, 3rd and 2nd strings, 4 downwards. You could play that as a bar chord, not so easy, that. Or you could revert to a bar chord, major shape, 6th fret, or an F shape on that, same as you do on the F, but on the 6th fret. Okay, different options there. So F, C, B flat, and then back to F. So dun 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 dun, G. Da, 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 C. Got that? So that's the first phrase. F, C, B flat, F, G, C. Now the second one starts off exactly the same. Dum dum, F, dum da da dum dum, C, da da da, B flat, dum da da dum dum, F, da da. This is the other tricky bit. E flat, da da da, C, da. Okay, now E flat. Obviously, if you can see a D chord, right, standard D chord, if you play that all up 1 fret, okay. So I'm now playing the 3rd fret of the 3rd string, with my 1st finger, the 3rd fret of the top E string with my 2nd finger. My 3rd finger is playing the 4th fret of the B string, the 2nd string, and my pinky is playing the 5th fret of the 4th string, 4 downwards. Should sound like that. That's an E flat. Okay. Now the only other alternative is again to play like the B flat shape, like that, but up here. So this finger's on the 6th fret, the top E, and these three are on the 8th fret of the 4th, 3rd and 2nd strings, 4 downwards. Or you could play a bar chord like that, or a lot of people, like I do, I play a bar like that on the 8th fret of the 4th, 3rd and 2nd strings with my 3rd finger, and bar the 6th fret with the 1st. So the chords on the second phrase are F, F, B flat, F, E flat, C, and we're into the verse. Okay, so the whole rhythm part for the intro, F, C, B flat, F, G, C, F, C, B flat, F, E flat, C, F, and we're into the verse. Okay, got that? So there's your rhythm and your lead part for the intro. Okay, so I'll leave you with that, and we'll come back and do the rest of the song in part 2. Okay, so thanks for watching, listen, see you in the next lesson. Bye for now.